start the vlog off in the car. I am driving back from my first real outdoor video. I really admire Sean and Matthew Sharappa and all of those great booktubers that wander around with their camera, just absolutely not caring about what people think. So I'm a vlogger, right? That's what I do, because I find that the easiest kind of format. So I need to be able to film outside of my house, because I do lots of things outside of my house. So this is the first step. August for me is going to be the push myself out of my comfort zone process. So I just filmed my August TBR at a beautiful parkland, which is wonderful. Lots of people driving past, all that sort of stuff. So I hope the video works out. My gosh. So now I need to get home. We kind of had a crazy morning, so my house is feral. So I'm going to bless my house now and then do some work. I've sort of planned out my day, and I don't think that I'm going to get much reading done until tonight. What my priorities are is to catch up on my buddy reads. So I've got Barkskins, which Heidi is so patient and lovely, so I really want to check in with her today if possible. And then I have North and South, which Loretta and I were both doing Reading Rush, so we just put that on hold. And so I really, really, really want to read the next 10 chapters. Loretta and I have another buddy read lined up for the end of August, so we need to finish this one before then. Yeah, so those are my two reading priorities. But life is getting in the way of that. It's okay. I can handle this. I can handle this. Okay, I will chat to you when other things are happening other than me driving in the car. Bye. Does that mean I can buy more books, honey? Fill the shelves up?
No. You've already got enough.
Not yet. So this happened. My husband does shop fitting, so he defits before they put the new shop in, right? And people were throwing these out, so he managed to get a couple for me, for my room. So all of this mess I can organize, and all of these exploding bookshelves I can organize. I just haven't done it straight away because I have work to do. I need to focus on that. But also, I just don't really know what I'm going to put on there, like how I'm going to organize it. So I've just got to come up with a bit of a plan around that. But I needed shelves so badly in here. They're not pretty, they're not lovely, but they were free. I'm taking a break, and I'm not going to cut off a piece of cake and put it on a plate. I'm just going to have the whole cake tin in front of me and eat it all. Maybe should leave some for the little cherubs, but that's just where I'm at. I need cake more than air right now. I have a reprieve because my husband just went and got the children, which is very nice of him. So while I've got some time with nobody talking to me, I'm going to fill up this. So I think I'd like an Australian shelf, because that's... Oh, I've got the hiccups. I ate the cake too fast. Excuse me. Busted. That's the most books, and obviously I want to collect as many Australian books as I can. Okay, just know I'm going to do that. I'm not going to tape it because I want to watch BookTube while I do it. So this is the beginning shot. I'll show you later. What I've done so far. On this I've got on this shelf I've got this month's stuff and some potential buddy reads over there, and then I've got on this shelf all the challenges. I think that's Reading Women and Through the Ages and Australian Book Bingo, and so they're all there. And then these ones are all the Goodreads want to read ones that I've got that are on my want to read list, and that Goodreads want to read shelf sort of project that I'm doing for the year. I've got a spare spot. And then over here I've moved all of my Aussie books. So yeah, so they're just the ones with the authors that I've collected a few of that I want to read through the backlist, and then this tiny section are my First Nations authors, and then the other stuff. And then I've got a spare 2 shelves. So I'm just trying to work out what do I do now. I've got some spare spaces. Well, 1 spare space. So I need to kind of extend that non-fiction stuff. I'm thinking about moving my classics stuff over to that shelf over there. And so that my like international authors can go spread out more. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'll fill up. Okay, cool. Thanks for talking to me about that. Needed to talk that one through. Good job. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting there. This is so much fun. I could do this all day, every day, really. Rearranging, put my chairs here because I like sitting down here and looking out, and the sun rises just over there. I'm doing a lot of this finger pointing just over there, so it's beautiful in the mornings to sit here and watch that happen. So yeah, I've done that. I might pull those curtains up. Oh, there we go. Isn't that lovely? Oh, look, I can see my yellow tree. Oh, how gorgeous. Okay, I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this. I feel like a plan is coming together. Look, there's my shelves. That's a mess. Oh, there's my lunch bowl. Yeah. But I think once I clean that up, this is going to be gorgeous. I'm not achieving any buddy reads, am I? Okay. I just got to finish cleaning this up first. I've finished my shelves. I've got space now. Yes, I have. Well, that's my mother-in-law gave me this. It's lovely. So this is my reading room now. I put my chairs where you saw them. It feels lovely and open and exciting, and I just adore it. And now I can look out and see my finger thing. My husband and my children bringing home a horse that's been away, so I can see when they arrive home. Oh, I just feel like I've really accomplished something today. I love my bookshelves. I mean, I'd love beautiful oak ones all the way up to the ceiling, but this is good for now. Right, now, because they're home, I need to get dinner. I was just going to sit down and read in my new room, but no. Tonight is a throw together, what the hell have I got in the fridge kind of dinner. I put on some rice to bulk it up. You know those dinners when grocery shopping's tomorrow? Yeah, that's what we're at. But anyway, I'll quickly put it on. They'll never know that I've been playing in my reading room all afternoon. Let's check in with the sunset, everyone. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. No way. That is amazing, isn't it? I'm going down to watch my son now. He had a horse who was a little bit naughty, so we had to send him away to someone to ride him and train him to get him to the level where Paddy could feel confident to ride him. So the boys just got him back. So now he's riding in the round yard with Danny for the first time. It's just Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, there's that sunset again. Ah, so beautiful. How are you eat dinner? No, don't sit still. I notice there's no fire on. We've run out of wood. And with my husband's finger, he can't use a chainsaw. So, oh, no, actually, he can't use a chainsaw. And then when we had a friend come to help us, the chainsaw stopped working. So it is now at the chainsaw shop, fix-it shop. So no fire, we've got little heaters going instead. Oh well, I'll have to read by heater tonight. Okay, I've opened up Buckskins. So, and the next little part is only 50 pages long. So I'm going to get this done tonight, and I'm going to message my buddy Heidi and get on a roll again with Buckskins. This is such a good book, it really is. So, I read about 20 pages. I had to play Monopoly. And then one of the people that I work for called, and I needed to help him for a while. And I've showered, and I'm in bed. And now I just want to go to sleep. It's about 8:30. So, it's the part that I'm reading is... Oh, that was close. The part that I'm reading is really intriguing though. So I've probably got another 40 pages left to read. I should just get stuck in and do it. I'm getting distracted by booktube because it's just easy and I'm fading into sleep. Anyway, I think I'm going to sign off. And I'll see you in the morning. Good night. It's not fun waking up to a Monopoly board and knowing what's ahead of you. But you just can't say any of those words.
Okay, or the top word.
Yeah. You just have to describe the top word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hooray! It's not Mayfair, it's Sydney Harbour. Good morning. I finally get to sit down. The kids have just gone to school. I didn't chat to you about this last night because I wanted to get my thoughts together. But last night, the Miles Franklin Award was announced. And Too Much Lip won. It was not what I thought would win. It was not what I predicted, but it won all the same. This is... a First Nations author, Melissa Lukashenko is, and this is a book about, which I read a while ago, so forgive me if I can't remember too much. Forgive the nasal stuff too. Colds are here. Anyway, this is from the point of view of an Indigenous woman, and she left her family home and moved to the city, and it didn't go too well for her, so she returned back to her family home, which is in northern New South Wales. And it's about her trying to fit back in, kind of being seen as a deserter because she left, and like not really knowing how she fits into her family anymore. This is a great perspective. Unfortunately, it's a common perspective of poverty, of the anger of our First Nations people at having their land taken away from them, their fight to constantly try and protect their culture. So it was a great point of view. When I picked this book up from my shelf, I saw all of these tabs. Oh, you can't see because of the sun. There we go. Hang on, I might put that blind down a bit. That's better. Sorry. When I picked this book up off my shelf, I noticed all of my tabs in here, and I went through and I just sort of tabbed things that I connected with. But what is really apparent, and my memory of this book, is that all of these tabs are kind of in the first half of the book, and then there's those 2 green tabs in the second half of the book. And that's what happened for me with this book. It was the first half was great. It was pacey. It was setting us up for a great story, and it was I connected with a lot of the introduction of Indigenous point of view. But the second half, it just kind of dropped off. The pace dropped off. The plot kind of just swung in the air and didn't do much. And that really lacked for me, that second half of the book. So that's my memory of this. When I go through and I read my tabs, I'm reminded of the things that this book gave to me in terms of the point of view of a First Nations person, and also the point of view of a First Nations woman, which is a whole nother layer, isn't it? She has to deal with being a woman in a man's world, and then also that level of culture as well. So yeah, I think it's great that a First Nations author won, and I'm very aware that I'm a white woman sitting here saying that. So diversity is winning out. However, the other diverse book that was on the list, which is The Lebs, which was written from the point of view of an Arab Muslim boy, I thought was a much more successful read for me than Too Much Lip. So if you had to go with the two diversity, if you were going with, okay, we're going to pick a diverse author, then for me, this is the more successful book. I think this was really cleverly written. It was very well thought out in terms of what to present us with when, and it was confronting in a point of view I've never heard of before, which is true for both. I just think that in terms of literary quality, this would have been my pick of the diverse authors. We also need to remember that on the long list for this award was Flames by Robbie Arnott, which is just one of my favourite books of all time. I think that book is so awesome. And Boy Swallows Universe by Trent Dalton, who wrote just, oh my gosh, that book I just read. It blew me away. It was intriguing. It was clever. It was profound. It was brilliant. So those two books were on the long list and they got knocked off for the short list. And then on the short list, the winner was good, but not great like those other two. So that's my wrap up of my thoughts about the Miles Franklin Award, which is okay. We have different opinions. I get that. I am celebrating the fact that a First Nations author won. That's very cool. Okay. I needed to collect my thoughts because last night I was ranting, people. I was ranting and I did not want to produce that. I did not want to be that ranting person. Again, it seems like I do that with every award. So I kind of wanted to get my thoughts together. Did I just rant then? I think I might have. It's in me. Okay, right. Today, what's on the agenda today? I have work. I have groceries. Yeah, God, I've got to do that. And today is the last day that I can catch up on my buddy reads. So today is the last day that I have to read Bark Skins and, oh gosh, North and South. So I'm going to bring them in here to my beautiful sunny reading room. Isn't it gorgeous? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I really, really need to get that on today, and then I can start August afresh. I have so much to cram into August, as I always do. So I just want to clear this off my plate so I'm not behind before I even begin. Right now it's blessing house time and then work time, and then we'll talk when I can sit down and read my book. You got a nushi.
And a chocolate.
And a chocolate.
And another toy.
And This is going to be an epic fail reading vlog because what I have done today, as you saw, I did some work and then I picked my lovely son up and then I went to the grocery store and now friends are coming over for dinner and so I have to make dinner for like 4 plus 4 plus 2. What's that? 10 people and maybe 11. And I think that by the time they leave, I'm going to be exhausted. So this is kind of just a vlog, not about any books. I hope that's okay. Is that okay on BookTube? I don't know. Either way, it's just I haven't done what I would like to do. So I'm going to start the first of the month behind. Again. Anyway, you never know what the rest of the week will bring. So I'll see you later when I'm falling into bed. So apparently I have some time. Anyway, I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to sit here and read Barkskins. I'm just a bit cranky that I've made it to the end of the day and I haven't read anything. I think that's the life, and I understand that, but I'm allowed to be a bit cranky about it. Okay, let me read. I said I'd talk to you when I was falling into bed, and this is me falling into bed. I read a little bit more of Barkskins, but not enough to check in with my buddy.
That'll get hits, man.
Oh my gosh.
On the vlog.
On the vlog. I wish I could say vlog. I need to ask Sean if it's trademarked. Anyway, we've had a big night with lots of people around, not much reading, didn't catch up on my buddy reads. I'll talk to you about it in the next vlog. I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.